our chief guest for today, Srimati Soumya Reddy. We would like to invite her on to the stage. May I request Soumya Reddy and Shalini to please signify the opening of today's celebrations by lighting the lamp. Thank you.
Veganism, it's not just good for our own health, but it's also good for the planet, it's also good for the animals. We'll go ahead?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I will try to do RX 100. May not be possible to come here, I know, fully perfect, but I'll try to do that.
So, Vegan Queens is a powerful collection of 50 real-life stories of women who dare to lead with compassion, courage and conviction. From homemakers to entrepreneurs, doctors to artists, each woman in this book has embraced veganism not just as a diet but as a way of life, a mission to create a kinder, healthier and more sustainable world. Today we are celebrating all this. This book is a labor of love intended to bring about the message of change, compassion, opening our heart to embrace love and freedom to all our fellow earthlings. Let's begin today's celebrations by lighting of the lamp, signifying spreading of light and awareness. May this sacred flame inspire us to shine with more clarity, purpose and compassion in all we do. We are privileged to have amongst us our chief guest for today, Srimati Soumya Reddy. We would like to invite her on to the stage. May I request Soumya Reddy and Shalini to please signify the opening of today's celebrations by lighting the lamp. Thank you.
Come, please join us. Come.
Come, Ayan. Niti.
Yeah.
I invite Sapna to work some magic here. She's going to show something appear magically on the screen now.
I request Shalini to please come on stage and speak about vision and vision behind this project of Vegan Queens.
Hello everyone. Hi.
So I would like to thank Ms. Soumya Reddy to come over. It really means a lot to us. It means a lot. So I'm Shalini. You all know a little bit from name, from pictures, but I'm nothing. Okay, that's what I feel. And this platform where I'm standing today was never a vision, never a thing that I want to do. But this happened all just like that. I have been vegan for 15 years, and true veganism started from the fact that, my mom used to say to me, when we used to see people die, right, we used to say, okay, that person is gone, okay, that will live for 15, 20 days and that's all. But my mom used to say to me that whatever action you do every day, make sure when you die, people respect you, people love you, people always admire you. People should not say, acha hai, mar gaya. I'm telling you that fact was always there in my mind, that every action which I'm taking matter to me, matter to the earth, matter to everyone. I should not be harming anything on this world. That choice, that thing has really shaped me today what I am. I was born in a suburban area of Haryana where women were not taken so equally to men, and it was a conditioning, and I was accepting that, okay, I am second class kind of thing. Men are always dominating and we have to listen to them. That's how I was, and I never questioned that time. And I was living, everybody used to say, you are his daughter, you are his sister, you are that. Basically, there was no Shalini. Even though I was topper all the time, never got that acknowledgement. But I had respect for my parents because they are doing good for me, right? I demanded one thing from them. I want to go to US. And they said, in India, in Haryana, we don't send any girl before marriage. So you get married and go. I said, I will not accept it because I want to live and study. So give me that platform, please give me that platform. So they agreed, even though they had to fight with the whole family system and all, they agreed. Moment I land in US, which is a land of equality and freedom, I realized I am Shalini. I am not somebody's daughter, I am not somebody's sister. I am Shalini. That thought of me, thought of my own vision, my own choices shook me. This is Shalini. I can speak about myself. I don't have to ask for permission. That's where my journey started. So I always tell my birth country is India, but Shalini birth happened in America. I get to know about veganism there. I watched some documentaries, and that was my turning point, that I never went back. And I started realizing that what we were doing so far was not enough. We have to understand and be empathetic to the whole world. So that's where kindness, compassion and love grew to the extent that I am not just Shalini, I am just helping others as well. And then I was in America, I wanted to come back to India, I wanted to do something for my country, I had a very patriotic feeling. So I came back to India, I was like, what shall I do? And I met somehow Miss Seema, and I started working for the Belandu lake because I was living next to the lake. I was like, let's work towards the lake. And we were working in the citizen group for almost 6-7 years we worked. And finally, we got some breakthrough, and now lake is clean. So thank you, Ms. Soumya Reddy was also part of it, and it was amazing feeling to do something like that. And then I got pregnant, I had my vegan pregnancy. That time also people were saying, how can you have vegan pregnancy? One of my friend, I still remember, I was 4 months pregnant, and one of my friend called me. She said, if you are vegan, your kids will have health issues. They will have their sex organs not developed properly. That was the statement. I got really scared. As a mother, right? I got very scared. Then I was like, no, something is wrong. Let me start doing research. Then I had so many friends in US. I contacted them. They said, no, don't worry, continue. I had my whole vegan pregnancy with twins. I delivered them full term with no issues, 3 kgs each. It was a breakthrough in twin pregnancy because mostly in twins the average is 2 each. 6 kgs I carry.
These are usually underweight.
6 kgs full term with no NICU, properly feeding from the day 1. And imagine doctor was saying, how we are carrying 6 kg. The day of delivery, I shed off 12 kgs, placenta, water, everything. So I was carrying 12 kgs. So that was my vegan pregnancy. again the journey started when I had to breastfeed, right? The whole family started saying, you have done enough what you wanted to do, but for breastfeeding you have to give cow milk. I said, no, I have done my research, I will not give cow milk. And I worked on myself. I was breastfeeding twins with no formula, no lactation support, no tablets, nothing, and breastfed them for 3 years, continuing on the vegan diet. So that is the power of women. I believe veganism and womanism both go together. If a woman wants to do something, she can do. This power we are always having in us. So yeah, I would like to thank you everyone for coming over, and we would like to call Ms. Soumya Reddy for the book launch. And I want everybody not to just go vegan. I'm not forcing anyone, but please keep your eyes open, do your research and make your conscious decision. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for coming over.
Thank you so much. Congrats.
Thank you.
Now may I request Soumya Reddy and Shalini to formally release the book and also sign up some copies if possible.
Will go ahead?
Yes, please. Thank you.
So pretty. Yeah.
You all can say queens once.
Queen. Yeah. Queen.
Shalini, please come. Sapna has made something. We want you to please give it to Shalini. Yes.
Wow.
So pretty.
Thank you so much. Come, Sapna, come. Thank you so much.
I mean, it makes me feel so old now, but 2002, it was World Vegan Day, and I was in engineering second year of college, first or second year, and so I came to an event at, there used to be a store called as Bombay Store, which is some other jewelry store right now. There used to be a CCD over there on MG Road. I don't know if you, the old Bangaloreans, remember that. And I came, and I'd become vegetarian by then. I come from a hardcore meat-eating family. And then, so there were a lot of animal welfare organizations, ARF, PETA, and CUPA, and many others. And then I met many people, and that was the day where, do you remember, I think most of us who have gone to CCD Cafe Coffee Day, you have a vegan shake over there. Yes. That was the day it was launched. Wow. Yeah, 2002. Wow, it's 23 years ago. Wow, time flies. So, yeah, and then I went home that day and I told my mom, I said, oh, Ma, I met my kind of people. So, for the first time. And so that's how my journey began. And then I think all of us, we see, I was just so happy when I heard from, Shalini, Lalita, Asha. And then we are from like different, we have worked on also environment and of course animals, climate, sustainability. So many of us are also part of solid waste management, and I see Shamla, so many of you guys, and of course the amazing Nidhi who's hosting us today, and then that's how because I think it's being the voice for the voiceless. Veganism, it's not just good for our own health, but it's also good for the planet, it's also good for the animals. And I think irrespective of what the reason is, all of us are doing whatever we can for the environment, to make our city clean, and of course for ourselves, to ensure that we are treating our body like a temple, and not like putting whatever we can and whatever we get. And I think I think there are so many, points where we end up like, because there are people, like you said, lakes, and that's also about why we need to do more for the city, for our state, our country. In fact, when you were talking about your journey, Shalini, it was very similar to mine, because I also went abroad and I came back and I'm like, it was the whole, if you remember the whole Swades movie, it was a Swades, I'm like, I wanted to like come back and like, contribute to my country. So yeah, and then when I came back, I realized that, there were very few, of course now, veganism is, everyone knows about it, and there are options in most restaurants and in the markets and everything. And but then back then we didn't even have, obviously, even soy milk in the stores. Thankfully, my mother veganized everything at home, and then I also realized that I used to miss most of the vegan desserts, and that's when I ended up starting a restaurant and an activist center. And so yes, having said that, of course, Millie and so many others, apologies if I haven't mentioned your name. And I think, this is I was like, and everyone, I think, has, each and every one of us, we have also felt where people around us have been like, oh my God, what are you going to do with this and that and health? And most of our conversations are about, justifying. But I think when she said, vegan pregnancy and vegan mom, and you and many others have really proved it as well, that yes, it is possible, and it is good for not just my health but my child's health as well. And so yes, congratulations on this wonderful book, much needed book. And I can see that in the past couple of decades we have come a long way, and so let's continue to speak up, and for not just our own health, for the animals, for the planet. And yes, thank you so much once again for inviting me to be a part of this. I had a flight, but then I'm like, oh my God, if you guys can prepone it, I would love to be there. And yes, I thank you so much for doing that. And so yes, let's continue to do that, and being a part of the amazing things in life in a positive way, and because there's so much of negativity around us. And so yes, it's a wonderful, wonderful journey, and it's a wonderful, wonderful, not just, I wouldn't want to call it a lifestyle, but it's a way of life. And let's make the world a better place every single day for everyone around us. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
So we would like to invite Dr. Architan and Shalini to hand over a gift to Soumya before she leaves. She has a flight to catch.
Oh, sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you.
To provide healthy meals and snacks. We are committed to health, sustainability.
Congrats.
It's a very busy day for her, but we are so happy that we have her amidst us for the celebrations. We'd like her to say a few words.
So I grabbed the mic today early because I need to rush down so that all of you can come down and enjoy the meal. There's a lot of work in the kitchen today, but I have to say thank you to Shalini for doing this. And I really feel that the Vegan Queens, what she has chosen, I really feel that it is such a, when I was just writing the whole story, I really felt that I'm so glad that the day I saw the movie, the documentary Earthlink, there's something just shifted inside me. First, I feel, yes, I am the chosen one by God, by the universe, and all of us are chosen to walk this path, because I know when we choose this path, it just doesn't stay with us. It moves from us more forward to take it, and each one of us are contributing in our own way. And I want to bow down and thank you to everybody for doing what you're doing. It's a very beautiful day, a beautiful day where all of you have gathered here. The second reason, what really I feel has helped me is because I've been a mom. the minute I saw the documentary, there's something just shifted at that moment for me, that how can we do this? How can we separate children, and how can we, for our leisure, our indulgence, how can we do this? And I think it was that one moment, 5th of June 2017, that's when I saw the documentary at 7 o'clock in the evening at the Swaswara retreat by Dr. Nandita Shah for the 21 days where I went, and I turned vegan that moment. And in a year's time, 5th of June, 3rd of June we launched and we opened the doors of Just Be. It's been running since 2008. And I have to say thank you to all of you for loving and supporting Just Be and being a part with every celebration. And my only, I'm not able to, yes, it's not just completely sustainable. I'm sorry, today, she came and she saw the paper cups and she said it's not as serious. It's a vegan, and I've just tried to bring that. I'm not able to do 100% everything, but yes, the intention is very, very strong, and I hope I reach there one day to take care of that too. We have 200 registrations today for the meal down, so was unable to manage every place being sustainable, but I just have to say thank you, Shalini, for doing this, and thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
So we'd like to begin with the performances now. Now I invite Mrs. Savita Reddy for a dance performance. Savita Reddy holds an MBA in Finance and Information Systems. She is the CEO of In Lingua Bangalore and founder of Language Station, with 18 years of experience in offering language training in many languages. Savita is a sought-after speaker on topics such as holistic health and wellness, mindfulness and meditation, business and entrepreneurship. She is a certified yoga and meditation coach, natural health sciences practitioner, and a trained classical dancer. Her holistic approach combines business acumen with a deep understanding of spiritual and health sciences. So welcome, Savita. We are waiting to have a scintillating performance from you. You do both. All Gaurav and Kalki. This one. Okay, do this and then the authors. Authors as well. See this? No, this is Shailesh. Yeah, it's all mixed up.
I would like to check in with Gaurav
And Ayan and Byan, are you ready to say something? Share some vegan experience, something. What you would like to tell us?
So I would like to add one thing. They say there is a man behind, there is a woman behind every successful man. So here I invite Gaurav. I know them from almost a decade now. So I haven't seen anybody so supporting every decision, crazy ideas, and whatever she wants to do. And thanks to Gaurav, we can see this book and all the experiments and its results today. So Gaurav, to you to say a few words.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Seema, for the kind words, and you said I have to say a few words. So I'll not say too many words. But yeah, as Seema said, our journey goes a long way. We were introduced during Belindur Lake Rejuvenation Project, and wonderful to have Asha, Seema as our friends who have been in this journey. I don't know, I'm standing behind Queen's board and I'm a king, so but I think it's a revolution. So what I'm seeing, and as Soumya Reddy ma'am also mentioned, maybe 2000s was the time when veganism, plant-based food diet was like just a fad, but now it's like coming mainstream. And thanks to all, I will not say 50, but maybe million more in India who are championing this cause. So what I'm seeing is it's becoming now an activism and more of a revolution, as I said. And the only thing I can kind of relate it to is Mission Mars movie. So yeah, ISRO and Indian Institute of Science, so they launched the Mars mission, right? So what the actor says over there to the team, जब तक ये आप सबका सपना नहीं होगा तब तक ये हमारा सपना नहीं होगा. Sorry for if anybody doesn't understand Hindi, I'll just translate in English. So it has to be each one of your dreams to make it a world dream. And that's what I'm seeing with this book launch and many more to come. There will be vegan kings and vegan kids as well. I'm sure Ayan and Vyan will make us write that. But thank you so much for making this a reality, and kudos to you all. This is your moment, so please have lots of fun, lots of enjoyment, and keep the movement going.
May we invite all the authors of the book to please come on stage.
Hello everybody. First of all, I would like to thank Shalini for literally giving me the opportunity to convey what I felt, my journey about veganism. I turned vegan back in 2014, just fresh out of college. I have been in my own spiritual journey since 2011, and the first virtue that we follow in spirituality is compassion, loving kindness and non-injury. Although my family is a vegetarian, I did consume chicken just because of societal indulgence. So after I came out of my own city, my hometown, I'm from Calcutta, by the way, fish-loving city. But yeah, thankfully never indulged in fish because belonged to a vegetarian family. So once I was out of the city, I very clearly remember it was my first weekend in Hyderabad, and that's where I was posted for my job. And I visited this vegan fair. It was conducted by Madhulika Jajodia. She's my aunt, and she is a vegan, even like she's probably been a vegan for almost 15 years. So I give all my thanks to her, although my family is kind of against it. But yeah, she's the one who inspired me, and I think as most of us have seen the documentary Earthlings, that's what I saw. And the only one moment that made me decide instantly to turn vegan was when the hands were getting inserted in the cows and they were shivering. They were feeling so much of pain. That was the moment of change for me, because pain is something that I feel we should not inflict on anyone, consciously, subconsciously, on any level. So you always have to be very mindful of your thoughts, your words, your actions. And again, I believe very strongly in loving kindness, compassion to all species prevalent on earth, and very strongly believe on karma. So I feel that this is the best way to project my own self and be living in the true self of what you believe in. So that is what veganism is to me. Love for every individual, not just humans, every individual, be it animals, be it plants for that matter. One small practice that I follow is blessing my food before we start consuming, so that we not only bless the people who worked on it, procuring the raw materials, but also the plants. So you thank everybody, be grateful that you are existing on this planet, contributing in your own small way, and I think small contribution is what matters, and that is how we can make a revolutionary change on earth, and that is all about veganism. And my journey, as everyone said, it's on 217. My name is Vedika Jajodia. Sorry, I forgot to mention my name. So you can go and have a look about my journey. Most of us have a very relatable journey wherein we come across the torture that the animals undergo, the pain that they feel. You feel for them, and that feeling is what you need to remind yourself of every time you feel that you want to give up. And that feeling is what keeps you consistent with your own journey and your decisions. And be it the society, be it anybody, like the society will always judge you irrespective of whether you're doing good or the bad. So don't be bothered about them. That's my take, which I have believed in very strongly all my life. They will always be there to judge you. Be yourself. Just be, as the cafe says. I also have a tattoo, be. So just be yourself, believe in yourself, the rest will fall into place. That's it. Thank you so much.
This has been a very important thing for me, and thank you everyone, and thanks to my friends who are here as well. I only invited one person very adamantly, that's my daughter. Come. So this is my 14-year-old daughter. Back when so my journey has not been easy. I don't want sympathy, but it's more like automatically coming. I didn't expect this. I've been a quite rebel, fighting for animals, fighting for right, trying to do the right thing. And going vegan has been one of the biggest challenge. already many of you shared, and Soumya shared how it was difficult about the products. Remove it, it's fine. How it was difficult to get the products, and children have to drink milk, 100 other things. There were quite a few questioning, which still is in the society, but right now we know we are a room full of people. But back then this was a very big challenge, to be one, to raise one. So this is something I was waiting for, and for me to be constantly accept where I am, who I am. My greatest strength has been my daughter, and my not so human daughter who is not here right now on the planet, Honey. You can find a picture in the book, and it has been a very much of anger to acceptance, because as an activist you're trying to bring sense, trying to create awareness, trying to speak the truth to people. Not only you're not accepted by your family or your friends, your so-called community, even strangers, they talk a lot shit. And at one point the street outreach became so much, I still remember I just wanted to kill people. And that's the moment I paused. I'm not going to be out. I'll work on myself. I'll spend more time with myself. That journey was different, and I got to this whole mental health, and today mental health is one of the very important part of my life, and also to understand many of the activists also go through this. It's very difficult to come from that anger to acceptance, and the book has come at the right time. So I really thank each of the authors, co-authors who have contributed. And today you're just seeing few of us here, and overall 50 stories, but there are a lot of stories which needs to be shared to inspire more. And finally, I just want to say one thing. I didn't raise my daughter vegan. I just raised her by saying, you need to know what you put in your mouth. You want to put garbage, you put. We eat a lot of junk. We eat a lot of junk. We are not all what so many people said. No. We eat a lot of junk as well. But it's your body, it's your choice, and it's very important what you eat. That's all. I have a lot more. I don't know. I'm like lost. Basically, veganism gave me identity is all I can say. Thank you. Like what Kavya said, even I would like to say that veganism gave me an identity. So I was the first person in my house to turn vegan, and it was way back 15 years back when I met Millie in one of the You Can Heal Your Life workshops of Louise Hay, because I was going through so many health problems at that time. And I thought that when she was talking about veganism, I thought it is some crazy animal lovers, they are the ones doing all these things. So apologies to all of you. And it took me another 5 years when my health problems got so much, and I was looking for solutions. And that's when Dr. Nandita Shah's video came across. I came across it on Facebook, and I changed myself. And it's been a wonderful journey since then. It's been 10 years. And like what everyone says, right? Why didn't I do this sooner? So it's I've been doing a lot of activism in where I was living in Netherlands at that time, and then later on when I shifted to Bangalore. And I'm very grateful today that I'm doing health coaching, because it transformed not just my life but my family's life, and everybody turned vegan. And you can become vegan at any age. So my dad, who is 81 years, he's here today, and he turned vegan maybe 4-5 years back, and it's been wonderful. I would say that if you're really looking for change at any phase of life, why not try becoming plant-based? It's going to improve your level of consciousness and basically transform you as a person. So through WellCure, I've helped hundreds of people turn plant-based today, and they're all seeing wonderful changes in their health, something which they were told, you know, it's lifelong, but they are living a life free of medicines. It's possible. And it's not just about health, it's more about the animals and the environment. Being an environmentalist, I never knew what the effects of dairy was on the environment, and that's when Cowspiracy changed my viewpoint entirely. I urge you to watch all those documentaries. We have Cowspiracy, What the Health, we have Forks Over Knives, and then sorry, I can't remember, Makadud, yeah, that's very relevant. And then so many other communities like Satvik Movement, Dr. N.K. Sharma, they've all made all these wonderful documentaries. Yeah, so please watch them. And it's the biggest social movement of our times. If you're not on this train, get on it, because it's only going to be getting bigger and bigger. And yeah, I think all of us are very compassionate. It's just that you need to meet someone, especially you need to know that, okay, there is such a big community. There are so many people who have already made this change, and Bangalore is one of those growing cities where you find, so many youngsters also embracing this change.
First, I would like to thank you, Shalini, because before this story, which I could share it with her, there was like a rough period going through, and I had delayed sharing it with her, and without missing it, she just followed up with me and made sure that I was part of this. Thank you so much, Shalini. This means a lot. So coming to me, I'm Atula Gutta. I'm an organic farmer and a food curator. So as everyone has a journey, I too have a journey, starting with my son. After he was born, we came to know that he has been diagnosed with eczema, a condition wherein he will have skin patch, rough skin and some allergy to certain kind of foods. And this we came to know when he was just 3 months old. So we don't know what to be fed, what not to be given. I was like clueless, totally clueless. So that is when I started my research and came to know dairy is one of the reasons, apart from the processed food, other than, because processed food was always away from our house, but still dairy, yes, I was not taking it though, but it was part of the family, as I belong to a hardcore non-vegetarian family. So then I had to do my own research, like what to do, what not to be fed to him and things. And then there was coconut oil and coconut milk that came to my rescue. Because any lotions, any medicines which were applied, it would just, the eczema was not coming down for him. It was just the pure coconut oil which healed him through. And then I started replacing everywhere, wherever the milk was a substitute, it was coconut milk for me. And then slowly it was ragi, then sesame seeds is what I started introducing him. And not only parents, but everyone started telling me that, calcium, the other resources, whatever he would need, would not be suffice from whatever food I'm giving him. But he is 11-year-old now, and his calcium levels are good. He's not anemic. He plays basketball. He learns Kalaripayattu. He's an active kid along with me. So it's a journey with him which I practice. And I started this, and then the word vegan was introduced to me in the year 2016, if I'm not wrong, 2016, 2017. Till then, I did not know that, I'm turning him a little vegan. It was already a 4-year journey already with me. Then I met Shankar Narayan sir, and then I came to know about the word vegan and more about it. And I started exploring. And I started conducting healthy baking workshops, like making healthy bakes, vegan buns, especially with wheat flour and just coconut milk added to it. So that is how I started my journey. I conduct even workshops, baking workshops also. And yeah, this is my journey through. Thank you so much.
I'm sorry for jumping the line, but I really wanted to hold her and share my story, because she's the living proof that we can raise children without a single drop of ghee or cow's milk. Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Chitali from Mumbai. My journey started when my husband introduced me to this video called Milk is Murder. I was always a proud vegetarian, and I thought it was enough, but it was not, because I was still promoting suffering in its highest form. That is when I turned vegan. So I also have a 4-year-old, and every pediatrician you go to, they give medicine from day one to the youngest of the children. And I have managed to not put him on any medicines since the last 2 years. And that's because of turning vegan. And second is, of course, this little one who has, from pregnancy onwards, I've had a high raw vegan diet. I have had medicine-free pregnancy, followed by unmedicated natural water birth. And I'm 100% feeding her on breast milk at 7 months without anything, without cow-filled laddus that I was forced to eat, but I did not. So it has changed a lot for me and my family. I think my vision is to create more such stories, not just similar like ours, so that these stories do not become outliers, but becomes common and normal. That's my vision, and I think the first step towards it is already taken by Shalini. Thank you so much for doing this. I hope more and more women and families get inspired to turn vegan after listening to our stories. Thank you so much.
My name is Divya, and you'll find my story on page number 270. Yeah, I'm selling my story. So it says, Kan Kan Mein Narayan, that's what I believe in. When I got done with my sadness in my life, and I just wanted to figure out why is this happening again and again. This sadness is just not going from my life. That's the time when I realized that there is something that I'm not doing right. I had been a rescuer. I used to rescue animals since the age of 11 with my younger brother. He was 10, I was 11. We were on a mission and we were saving animals like dogs and cats, squirrels, snakes, birds. But with the other hand, we were eating chicken, fish, eggs and stuff like that. We never realized, because this never came into mainstream. Nobody made us realize what was going wrong. And then came Acharya Prashant in my life. This is 3 years back when I turned vegan because of him. And I realized that it is already too late and I shouldn't wait even for a day. And just in a blink of an eye, I was vegan. And from the next day onwards, I started doing my activism, because veganism is not only about us, it is about the victims. And that led me to on the streets, and I started doing a lot of protests, and I tried various methods of spreading the word, making people aware about it, showing them the atrocities that animals are facing, they're suffering because of us humans. But eventually I realized that children are the most honest audience, and I think they're the most honest species ever existed on this planet. So now I'm working with children. I have my YouTube channel by the name called Chiku Ki Vines. I make content for children on various subjects like climate change, veganism and other social issues as well. And I go to schools, educate children. I am working with the PDUS people. This is one more NGO who's working great work for animals. So yes, you will find my story here on this book on page number 270. And thank you so much, Shalini.
Can Chiku spell it?
Yes, like how Chiku talks. There are kids in the room?
Yes.
Yes? Yes. Yeah, so Ayan, Vian, yeah, they're fan of my voice, Chiku voice. So I play different characters, mother, father, brother, Dadi, and Chiku, the main character of the story. She's the heroine of the entire series. So
thank you all for coming to the book launch. This book is written by Shalini Aunty. Thank you, Shalini Aunty, for covering my mama's story. And that's Chiku for you. Thank you.
So it's always a thrill for me on World Vegan Day to tell people that it's also my birthday. Wow. And it makes it even more special for me to be here with all of you today. So thank you, Shalini, for putting this project together. And I'm so honored to be amongst 50 women who are inspiring, sharing their stories with the world. My story of being whole food plant-based began in 1992, which is a long time ago. Tells you how old I am. But it started with when my older daughter Tashi was born. And when I saw this bundle of perfection that nature had blessed me with, I wanted to know how I could keep up that perfection without interfering. And I was introduced to natural hygiene. And in those days, of course, there was no internet. There was no way to actually study as easily as we can have access to information. So I used to try and find second-hand books and try and read as much as I could on natural hygiene. And that led me to also choosing not to vaccinate the kids. And Shalini will be happy to know that I breastfed both of them for 4 years each. Wow. So it was 8 long years of breastfeeding, but I feel so fulfilled that somewhere in my gut I was able to, as a mother, follow it and not succumb to a lot of pressure that you felt in those days especially. Also bringing them up whole food plant-based meant a lot of learning for me because there were no options in those days. So experimenting with clean and whole food plant-based foods actually is what started my cheese making journey, which is how I started. And also wanted to say that in those days it was, people didn't understand why you wanted to turn vegan. There's so much more awareness now, but it was a place where you would get ridiculed or mocked, or it's been 3 decades of holding your space and standing your ground, and I'm grateful that now there's a community that's so alive and so vibrant. So I want to end by saying that while we are moved to being compassionate with all species and the planet, let's also remember to be compassionate towards ourselves and be kind to our bodies and our mind. And congratulations to each one of us for actually choosing the path of self-healing and love. So stay kind, stay healthy, and love you all.
Everyone, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, I'm having butterflies in my stomach right now. I'm very nervous, I don't know why. Well, my name is Nikita Solanki, and on this book, my chapter is 103. Do give it a read. Well, my journey started almost 10 years ago. Before that, in the year 2013, I lost my father to diabetes, and that's when everything shifted within me. That's when really this call, wake up call sort of started. I was then working with Chef Sanjeev Kapoor in his editorial team and writing a lot of content about food. Well, I was vegetarian. I have been vegetarian all my life. I've never eaten meat, which I'm really proud of. But then I was surrounded by meat. I was writing about meat every day. He was cooking in front of me and I was writing about it. There was a time in my life when the junior chefs were like, I was in a peer pressure to kind of try it, and I would have tried it if I would have not left my job. So in the year 2015, around April, I left my job. I pursued my yoga training, and since then it's been a journey. I have a friend, a very dear friend, Brinda Pujari. I think most of you know her. She is a animal rights activist, and because of her, somewhere I am vegan today. She spoke a lot about why we should go vegan and why is it ethically right and stuff. And after that, I came across the video of Dr. Nandita Shah, and that was the turning point in my life. I was convinced that this is it. I am going vegan. First, vegan for my health, because she spoke about why veganism, why health, hormones can be affected because of milk and dairy products. And that was it. I started connecting the dots. I was an animal rights activist for a long time. In the year 2017, I painted my body as a tigress, and we did like a animal liberation march. And besides that, a lot of other things, participated in skits and did flash mobs in malls and stuff. So back in Mumbai, when I was in Mumbai, we did a lot of stuff around veganism. But now in Bangalore, I'm still finding my crew. I'm not very active in the animal rights department, but yeah, I'm spreading awareness in whichever way possible. Yeah, so do give it a read. And by profession, I'm a yoga therapist, a sound meditation instructor. I'm also into acupuncture. I've taken a break from my brand, which is called Pranic Love, which only serves whole food, plant-based snacks and food. And tomorrow we have a carnival at BCC, Bangalore Creative Circus, and I'm putting up a stall, and this is going to be different. I'm putting up a stall for tarot. So if you're free and you're in the city, please come visit. And I'm very excited. Although I'm just talking random stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone, and thank you so much, Shalini. Thanks a lot for this book. Yeah, thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Nivedita Patil. I'm from Bangalore and I work as a lifestyle coach with the WellCure. So I'm not going to speak about my healing journey. It's there on chapter 43. I request everyone to please go through it. It was a wonderful journey being a vegan. It was a conscious decision, and I could see how healthy, how calm, how subtle I feel with this kind of a change, and bringing this change in my family as well, to my husband, to my children, and I could see they are growing well, they are healing. It's not that you need to eat the meat to have that protein. No, that's all a myth. My big thank you to the Vegan Queen team for giving us this opportunity to stand here and speak, and also to be on the book to spread some awareness among. Heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Prashanti and Asha Shivram, who were there throughout my journey. They guided me, and that's where I picked up being a microbiologist as a profession. I gave up on all that, and I thought that this is not helping, and it's just a fake world. The body is wonderful, it's magical. It has its own way of healing each and everything within. So thank you so much for inviting me here. I would like to recite a small poetry today, which is written by me for all these empowering women over here. So, just a sec. Yeah, it's dedicated to all women creating change through courage, compassion, and awareness. Okay. The strength she wears. She walks not in shadows but in light, with courage woven soft yet bright. The world once whispered, "Know your place." She answered gently with her grace. Her voice, once hushed, now fills the air with dreams to hold, too bold, too vast to scare. Through trials deep, through endless strife, she carved her path, she claimed her life. She is the storm, yet calm within, a quiet power, a will to win. Not bound by fear, nor tied by fate, she builds, she heals, she elevates. For every tear, the ages knew, she rose again, her spirit true. And in her eyes, the world can see the face of strength, of dignity. She stands for truth, for hearts aware, for voices silenced. She is their prayer. With love she leads, with grace she guides, awakening change through human tides. Her light spreads far, her purpose clear, to shape a world more kind, sincere. A woman empowered, wise and free, transforms the world through empathy. Wow. So this is to all the women. Thank you. As just would like to add, as Shalini said,
if the woman wants, she can change the world, and here we are. Thank you so much, Shalini.
Yeah, my story is like it started with my own body. My body started telling me that, something is wrong. I had migraine. I was suffering for 17 years and nothing could help. So I waited that, maybe allopathic, Ayurveda, homeopathy, something will help me out, but nothing helped. And then someone said, why don't you just change to whole food plant-based? It was Dr. Achyutam. So I attended his workshop and he convinced me that, this might help you. And I'm like, okay, I don't mind giving it a try because the headache was so bad that I would give up anything to just get rid of that pain. And overnight I went whole food plant-based. And to my surprise, there was no headache. I'm like, what is happening? I'm a scientist, so I was not able to believe that this is happening. And then I went into literature. I was searching, and I was like, oh my God, there's so much out there, And so the test was, I was always experimenting on myself. So 3 months I was absolutely off, any dairy. So I was anyway vegetarian. So the only thing I gave up was dairy, and there was no pain, no attack. I'm like, what is happening? And after 3 months, we were just traveling in Karnataka. We went to Belur. There is this temple where there was this prasadam of curd rice and bisibele bhat. So I thought, okay, it's a small prasadam. I can't throw the prasadam. I just had that. Within an hour, my migraine struck like anything, and it lasted for 3 long days. So my body was talking to me, telling that, okay, this is not something you have to put into your body. And that was my moment of, truth. I'm like, okay, never again I'm going to touch a drop of dairy in my life. And that's how my vegan journey began. So now I'm also helping others. So I'm a nutrition consultant, whole food plant-based, reversing lifestyle diseases by changing that. And I also run a vegan ice cream cafe, a whole food plant-based. In Yelahanka, Newtown, it's called Cafe Zero. So, yeah.
Please do visit.
Yeah, thank you all for listening to me.
Namaste everyone. My name is Ritika Gupta. I'm an actress and a healer. Actually, too many thoughts. I don't know what to say, but I'll still try and make it as cohesive as I can. I feel like there's so much more to my journey that I haven't written in the book, so maybe that is what I can speak about. So when I was in college, I was studying, I had one subject as fashion. And so we all had to write a paper. And I was like thinking what to write. And then on Facebook, when I was like doom scrolling, this video of PETA showed up, where it was about luxury bags and how Hermes and brands like Louis Vuitton and stuff like that use ostrich leather and crocodile leather to make their bags. So I was saying that luxury bags are made with ostrich leather and snake leather, and it's just crazy. And I was like, how is this not regulated? How is this normal? How are we allowing this? It just blew my mind away. And so I decided to write a paper on that. So I wrote a paper on vegan fashion, and that's when I started researching that, oh, there can be cruelty-free fashion and things like that. And I was vegetarian. And then when I presented the paper, most of the students were so shocked that they walked out of the class. But it just astonished me how they still supported those brands. Like, it just, didn't make sense. So that was, something that sparked something in me. And that's when I stopped buying leather, buying fur, buying wool. But I still didn't know about dairy. Cut to a few years later, another incident that really moved me was, it was Eid, and I was just like going for work. And then I saw that there was a makeshift stall where they were using like a really big rock to pound flesh. And that, I think, moved so much in me because I was so scared. I was so scared to just see what was happening, to even for my consciousness to know that, that a life has just been killed and now they're pounding to then distribute, and it just like didn't make sense to me. So that was another incident. And then thankfully, I think soon after that I attended this workshop by Vignesh Manjeshwar by We Care, and that's when I decided that I had to go vegan, but I didn't know how. Also my family runs a mithai ki dukan, so it was I mean, it's still challenging, but I'm glad that I'm able to stand my ground and do what I do. But yeah, so it's been like a lot of things. Anyway, then I went vegan, and then I discovered that diabetes and hypertension could be reversed. I have the sweetest stepmother in the world, and she had diabetes and hypertension. So when we found out that it could be reversed, I said, you know, I just found out it can be reversed. Do you want to do it? She said, I'll do anything because I'm tired of taking these pills. She had been on pills for like 15 years, at least one hospitalization a year, and she had a lot of inflammation in her body. She said, I'll do anything. And we started consulting with Dr. Nandita Shah, and the very week that we started, her blood pressure and blood sugar both started dropping. So they started tapering her medicines, and I was like, I'm witnessing magic right here, because she had been the sickest person, like health-wise, that I had known, right? Because she was getting hospitalized so often and we just couldn't make sense of it. We didn't know why. Usually when people fall sick, they just, you know, blame destiny. They just don't blame that it's an accumulation of all the years that we've lived, right? Like it's the lifestyle that we've lived. And so that, you know, that's when whole food plant-based came into my life, and I was like, this just makes so much sense. Like if you eat whole food plant-based, you can save the animals, you can save your life, you can save the planet, probably end world hunger. It was just amazing. And yeah, and I think that's about it. Also, I want to say that I truly feel that we are the chosen ones, because just look around you, everyone else is so conditioned, and so I think that we should take this as a privilege and also as a responsibility to spread this light. You know, if we are the light, then it just makes sense to spread more light. You can't expect that from darkness, but you know, from light. So I again urge everyone to do whatever you can to make a difference and spread this light. And yeah, talking about challenges at home, like I've even had a family member say that because of you, you know, you're basically an insult to the family, you're a shame to the family and things like that. And to be able to still do this means a lot. So thank you, Shalini, for recognizing that. Also, whenever I meet a vegan, I'm very curious, how did they go vegan? Because, you know, as I said, the rest of the world, everyone around, it's so hard, like people just don't get it. So this is a great initiative. So now I can read like stories of 50 women who went vegan, like it's easier like that. Thank you so much for featuring us. Thanks. I want to add one more thing. So I lost my mother very early, and I just want to mention her here because I feel like it's because of what I learned even in those 10 years that have kept me going until now, and that's what truly made me vegan. I feel like that's something I haven't mentioned in the book, but I think that truly came from my mother, and I just wanted to share that. So thank you, Mummy, and I hope you're proud. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, this is Sapna, and I'm very happy to wear myself a crown. Right, we always ignore ourselves in this time. We admire everyone, but we forget ours. Right, same thing like what she mentioned. As a vegan journey, mine as continued by like motherhood. When my daughter born, and my like as every parent wants to give best to their daughter, right, their kids, and the same way my husband was looking into internet, so many things, how we can make her healthy and very brain improve. So he came up with a list of items we should not give and we should give. So in that avoid list, there was one thing was there that stuck me there. That there was a name, milk and milk products. And I was like, what? Milk product? How come by mistake it is there or what? Because milk is sacred in our culture, right? And even Krishna also drank milk. How come it is bad? How come it is like not good for health or a brain? And I didn't believe it when he gave me. Then I started researching on my own, and God and the universe like gave me lot of answers in internet itself, and I was like, oh my God, how can it be like that? But how come everyone are consuming it without knowing anyone? Like nobody knows it. So there my journey began. So you can read full story from the book, but it is a big challenging, because as a mother, when we adopt that, there is a big challenge. When we were in America, when we came back, that was a big challenge for me, because my convincing in-laws also, it is so big thing. And yeah, this is the story. And now I have a YouTube channel also, Healthy Happier Life. So wherever I find it struggle, for my daughter, she goes to school now, and everybody eating so many things, right? Cake, all those things. So I just try making without, I will tell her, you want pizza? I will make for you. You want chocolate? I will make for you. You want Maggie? I will make for you. So I believe in plant-based diet. So I keep on trying new recipes. How much effort it takes, it doesn't matter, because a mother can do anything, right? So I just keep on experimenting, and all those recipes, wherever I find it new and she find it like approved, then I will put that in my channel also, and you can look into that, Healthy Happier Life. Their healthy recipes I used to upload. So like this way, I am just transferring my knowledge to how much is possible to the people. And thank you so much everyone for listening, and yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Today we launched one podcast, no?
Yeah, today I have launched one podcast also in my channel. Please go and look, because Shalini Batra is the guest, and she spoke about how we have to raise the children in this generation. So please go and check it. And thank you so much, Shalini, for bringing this beautiful book, right? Bringing like stories, everyone's story is there, different story, and bringing that together, and that is a different thing, and that idea is good, and you did it, right? Happened. So magic happened. Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello everyone. My name is Shravani, and I have not prepared anything. So I am an Oracle database administrator. I am also a yoga instructor and a Zumba instructor, and I teach aerial as well, and I am a very active animal rights activist as well. So yeah, now I just want to share, okay, first I'll tell you my story number, chapter number is 33, and yeah, you can read whenever possible. So I turned vegan, I actually turned vegetarian for health reasons, and then one day I got to know about dairy industry, and I literally cried the whole day. I cried a lot, and I have written a very big letter to all the cows and buffaloes saying I am sorry. I am very sorry for consuming your milk. I'm very sorry for participating in all the cruel practices that are, being done for you. And that was the turning point. That day, I used to drink milk every day, and I used to sleep. And from that day, I rejected the milk, and not just milk. So what I understand is veganism is, it's not about diet. It's not about food. It's not, it's not a lifestyle. Veganism is all about rejecting the animal exploitation. Okay, animals are not objects or commodities. They are individuals just like you and me. So they have all the rights to live on this planet just like you and me. So I would request every one of you, all the vegans here, all who are pro-vegans, pre-vegans, everybody, to actively speak up for the animals. Just we turned vegan and we stopped consuming animal products, and we are not wearing leather or wool, silk. That doesn't do much. It's just like we are turning and we are sitting at home is not enough, is what I feel. We have to step up. We have to go out and do the outreaches. We have to share this knowledge with people, because people are not aware of all the things that are happening to animals. Nobody is aware of anything. So first, you understand what's happening to all those innocent beings, and you speak up for them, and then spread the awareness, spread the message to the whole world. I have decided to spread this till my last breath. So I will be continuously speaking about them, and we should all fight for the animal rights. They are very innocent. We are using them and we are torturing them, and if we are watching, if we are sitting and watching something wrong is happening to them, that's not a great thing. We should actively stop the exploitation that's happening to animals. So that's why I have created this page called Vegan Bujji. I think some of you know it already. So Vegan Bujji is on Instagram, it's on YouTube. Please go and please support me and spread the awareness to all of your friends and family. And yeah, have a great day. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Shamla, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so grateful to be among such inspiring people, such inspiring women. I was browsing through some of your stories when I was standing there, and it's just amazing. I can't wait to read the whole thing. My journey started back in 2015. Actually, a little before that, a very dear friend of mine, it started with waste management actually. So I started spending a lot of my summer holidays after college, volunteering to understand, the waste that we generate, the impact that it has on the environment, visiting the landfill and really learning about the horrors of it. And the group that I formed then has carried me and continues to carry me until today. And it's just such a pleasure to be associated with people who, mold the way you think at that age. One of my friends, Uma, actually, she turned vegan and she came and she said, you know what, you're working for an environmental cause, you love animals, why aren't you considering going vegan? You should consider it, it's also great for your health. At the time, I used to play basketball for Karnataka, and after I stopped, I started long distance running and going to the gym. So I was working out 2 times a day. I was lifting in the morning and running in the evenings. So I'm looking at Uma and I'm like, Uma, everyone around me is saying, eat more protein, have whey, eat eggs, because I was vegetarian. And you're telling me, stop eating all of it. What if I faint in the gym? This was my honest, I know this sounds very silly now, but at the time I was like, really, what if I faint in the gym? And Uma was like, that, there's a very healthy way of doing this, and you should learn more about it. I was so afraid. Now in hindsight, again, it looks really silly, but I was so afraid to take those steps. Fast forward to a couple of years, I met Dr. Achyutan Ishwar, who then answered my 1 million questions and ifs and buts, but I'm a slightly argumentative person, so I used to have all sorts of questions and theories and everything, and he patiently took me through the process, and it took me about 3 months to go from eating a normal diet to a whole food plant-based diet, and I haven't looked back since. I think as an athlete it has really helped me, the kind of energy levels, the kind of recovery that you see, and then learning that a lot of top athletes actually eat a plant-based diet, like we all know now Djokovic does, but at the time it was Venus Williams. So so that's basically how I started, and the passion of it turned into something that, okay, I'm seeing so many benefits, I'm sure I can help other people see it as well. So today I'm a strength and conditioning coach, and I work, I'm hoping to in future also work with athletes, because I think that's an area where people just, they find it so hard to believe that you can be plant-based and healthy and fit and perform at that level. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much, Shalini, for putting this together. Huge privilege. Please read all the stories. They're all amazing in their own ways, and I hope that all of you have a lovely weekend. Thank you.
Hi, this is Sri Divya. So it's been born vegetarian, but I was having lot of dairy products before, so much junk and so much everything. But after marriage, one day, like I was not able to conceive, so that is a time which I got a lot of pain. Like I love kids a lot, but the doctors were telling you need to go to IVF, you need to do. I had thyroid of 10, I had PCOD, I had 10 centimeter simple cyst, I had bleeding gums, I was very weak, fatigue, and I was more than 75 kgs of weight. So I was everything, I had everything, every issue. So that day I cried, for 1 week I cried a lot. So then my husband gave a big motivation, like we can do it, don't worry. If you can't, we can adopt. Why do you worry for like, but I want kids. So then I became, for health issues sake, I became like whole food based and vegan. But on the way journey, the motherhood. So on that way I came to know like how the mother, the feel, the pain. So that because of that while breastfeeding and all, so that made me like to become pure vegan based on ethical reasons. So she is my the reason to become vegan and whole food based. So within 1.5 years all issues gone with just all diet and everything, and with my husband's support, because he said like what you eat I will eat, it's okay. So everything for my sake he didn't had anything, whatever I had he was having. So that's my big support. Now I have 2 kids. 2 are normal deliveries and they are vaccine free, medicine free, and they are vegan. And she tells like if I go to some other home, if she sees some cow packet or something, she will throw it. She asks, is it cow milk or what milk is it? So she says like, you are cow baby, are you cow baby? She will ask them. So now she will ask everyone, if curd or milk, she will ask, is it what milk? So my younger kid still, she is not asking. So you can read my story, my pain, my happiness, everything. So yeah, thank you.
After all the co-authors giving quite a good lecture, I would like to invite Shailesh and his team for their performance.
What we do is, we mostly go with sound. If you like it and if you are enjoying, you respond to me with clap or sound or shouting, whatever it is. Is that okay? Yeah. Agree? Okay. Thank you so much. So I need a volunteer to hold the mic. Can someone hold the mic?
I can hold.
Okay.
You will not start dancing, right?
No. Don't worry. No. Okay. So, like I mentioned, I'm a mimicry artist also. So I won state level mimicry award, like when I was in 10th standard, not now. So I may not be perfect when I was in 10th standard, but I will try to entertain you. Okay. So in Bangalore, I think mostly we don't see this kind of sounds, but I think if you go to villages and things like that, we will be able to hear the sounds. Like when you wake up, a lot of birds or different sounds when you wake up. So I'll try to imitate that. If you like it, you can clap after that. Okay? Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, so next thing is that like how puppy makes sound. So let me do that, and then if you like it, you can clap after that. And dog which is little aged, and how it will bark. Now this puppy and dog will start fighting, and how that end up we'll see. Then the big dog realized that it's my friend only, and it's trying to make carb, and it is reacting with some voice. So let's see how that makes. Okay. So now you might have seen hen. When it's about to keep an egg, it makes one vague noise. So I'll try to do that, and tell me if you have heard that voice before. So when hen is making that sound, and cock will call that hen. So then suddenly there is another cock came, and they started fighting, and that noise. Did you like it? Okay. I will try to do RX100. May not be possible to come here, fully perfect, but I'll try to do that. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So now I will go with the Bhangra performance. So
now we have music performance where we have drums. So please come back after lunch.
I hope everyone is vegan. If someone is transitioning or is a pre-vegan, I hope that this song will help them to become vegan. And there's another message that some of my activist friends wanted me to give to everyone. For the people who are vegan, please come to activism. Please be active and, you know, make this movement a bit faster, a bit more efficient. So yeah, this song, I'll ask you to pay attention to the lyrics also so that you'll, you know, relate better. Okay, we'll start, sir.
मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं, पर इस जहां से डरता हूँ मैं माँ। यूं तो मैं बोल पाता नहीं, पर तुझसे दूर रोता हूँ मैं माँ। तुझे सब है पता है ना माँ, तुझे सब है पता। मेरी माँ, मेरी माँ, आँखों के पास है तू, मगर पास तेरे मैं जाना पाऊँ माँ। जितना भी मैं पुकारूं तुझे, तेरी ममता में पाना पाऊँ माँ। क्या इतना बुरा हूँ मैं माँ, क्या इतना बुरा। मेरी माँ, मेरी माँ।
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I hope you all liked it. And for the next few songs, I'll call upon stage Gaurav. Gaurav will be playing the guitar for us, so please give it up for him.
ये बता दे मैं हूँ कहाँ, कोई तो बता दे मेरा पता। सही है कि नहीं मेरी ये डगर, लूँ कि नहीं मैं अपना ये सफर। डर लगता है सपनों से कर देना ये तबाह, डर लगता है अपनों से
I think the next song you all might know. So it's called Badal Pe Paun Hai. Yes. So yeah, please sing along.
सोचा कहा था ये जो हो गया, माना कहा था ये लो हो गया, चुटकी कोई का डोरा हम तो होश में, कदमों को थामो है ये उड़ती जोश में, बादल पे पाँव है या छोटा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है, बादल पे पाँव है या छोटा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है। ओ हो आसमां का स्वाद है, मुद्दतों के बाद है, सहमाद धक धक करे ये दिन है या ये रात है, हाय तू मेहरबान क्यों हो गया बाखुदा क्या बात है, बादल पे पाँव है या छोटा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है, बादल पे पाँव है या छोटा गाँव है, अब तो भाई चल पड़ी अपनी ये नाव है।
Very nice.
So now, finally, so now that you all have the basics of the grooves, I want all of you all to join Sophie and me when we perform on the drums now. And towards the end of the performance, I would also like to talk something about the instruments themselves, because you might have heard in my intro, I only play certain kinds of instruments which are cruelty free. So yeah, thank you.
coming and making and giving us this wonderful, wonderful performance. Yeah, we learned so much. And yeah, thank you for helping us move and digest some of the food we had.
As Gaurav mentioned, our family is expanded now. All 50 families are part of our family. So this is the movement we have started. It is not going to end now. It is just a start. You will see, we will have a sequel. With bigger moves to very soon.
So much that I don't feel like going back to my family.
So thank you everyone for making time out and coming for the event and making this event a big success. It was a big success. I'm telling you honestly, people have bought this book. People are giving the reviews of the book, and the reviews which I'm hearing is, book is so simple to read that even a kid can read the book. It is so well formatted that when you see the pictures, you feel like reading the stories. So please, this book is not just for adults. This book is made for everyone, and thank you everyone who made this book a success. The authors, the volunteers, my editor, Mr. Gaurav, Miss Asha, who proofread the book, Miss Suryakala, she was there in the back end to edit, Miss Chetali for helping the cover of the book, Chetali. So everybody has done their part. It was not just my effort, it was everybody's effort. So I would like to thank everyone, and let's just make it a big success and spread the word about the book. So we should see a vegan world very soon. Amen. Thank you.
And not to forget Nidhi for hosting us, giving us this space and the amazing food. So few folks turned up to say we got to understand how 40 plus dishes can be made the vegan way. So she ensured that, and Nidhi is not there, but I think they can do it. She's
And each one unique in its own way. Each one unique in its own way, very flavorful, very authentic.
I think I spoke a lot on it. Yeah, but it was an amazing event, and thank you. Like Shalini is such a great coordinator and like visionary. She gives the tasks to everybody.
That's called delegation.
Yes. Delegation. I make sure she does them, but I mean, we are all committed to the cause, right? So we don't mind doing it. Yeah, but a lot of things, though I know her for a long time, I came to know a lot of things about her today. So yeah, wonderful. Shalini, we are there to support you for the next one also. I think we really need a book for men. I mean, because many of you didn't even come to dance, but I hope you will contribute for the next book. Right? Because most men are like, they have that feminine energy. I don't know, I'm just generalizing, sorry, but maybe it's not there. But yeah, you need to inspire more of your gender to embrace that compassion and bring that, because we are all 50-50, right? Only women can't do it. Yeah, thank you.
Hey, one thing, she said, delegating. So people, JK comment on me, how do you do your work, your startup, your homeschooling and book and everything? This is how I do. So now you all know my mantra, my secret, right? Delegation. Anyway, so that's the beauty of the team. It's not one person, it's the team effort that makes everything successful. So thank you everyone.
Thank you.